Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Leo for the month of November and the time of Scorpio. So Leo's just a word of warning. It's a very emotional time. We are now on the 24th of October, so we are proper in Scorpio. So beware of those emotions. So, water can put out fire. The energy is your own card, major card, the sun, illumination. So everything is in broad, hideous sometimes, sunlight. You can see everything exactly how it is. It's a healing card. It's a yes answer card, going back to the old gypsy way. It's a card of great warmth, obviously, and we know the sun has very many magical properties. So let's see what's going to be illuminated for you. And it's also, I might add, Leo, it's one of your cards. So let's look in. So where you are right now, Leo, dear Leo. And we have the Seven of Coins. We're really illuminating work. We are in the second last month of the year. We are looking back at 10 months of productivity, hopefully, for everybody. And we are just taking a step back and looking at what you have created. And by this beautiful image of sunflowers in that field, Leo, you can see, it goes without saying, there's been a lot created there. And 7 is indeed a very magical number, keeps repeating itself over and over again. It's also the don't give up number. So let's see what's influenced this body of work that's being looked at by you people, scrutinised with the sun. What has influenced that to come in? And we have Three of Cups. The emotional Three of Cups. Celebrations, perhaps. We're hoping for certain Leos that I know well who've worked very hard this year that this will be a celebration, Lisa Waters, for just a job well done, come what may. It's also three, it can mean three people in a situation. So for some of you, yes, work might have sort of overridden any relationships that you've had, have all had to be put on the back burner because work has been the prime mover and shaker, and that's all right too. But then with the Three of Cups coming in as the overall influencer of this spread, it's talking about celebrating, but it's about coming back to emotional business. Let's have a look at what September, October looked like for you. So we were in the time of Libra, air, balance, all that sort of thing we spoke about last month. Let's see what's in the background and still, in fact, influencing at the moment. And we've had the Three of Coins. So another three, so very much a card of, this one is hard work built on very strong foundations, working well with others, really sort of making your way up that ladder, progressing through and doing very well. But on a more sort of spiritual level, it also talks about teacher-student kind of energy. So it's up to you to work out, Leo, whether you were the teacher or the student in this time. So whatever this has taught you is quite poignant for this month to ponder upon. Interesting. Positive, however, but think spiritually in this time. It's about what have you learned, what have you taught other people, or in turn, what have they taught you? Very important. And it sits there, still functional in your time at the moment when you listen to this. So then we will go down to recent influences and see what's been going on. The High Priestess. The High Priestess is a very good card. She symbolises the Pisces people, so more emotional stuff, more spiritual stuff, but it's about using that intuition of yours, Leo, that I know that a lot of the Leos in my circle are very intuitive. They're also very, very busy people, but their intuition is quite sharp, to say the least. This could include your significant other as well, because it does in turn talk about quite magical relationships that we do have, karmic relationships, soulmate relationships. As we know, they're not all a garden of flowers. Sometimes they can be just dirt. However, we are bound together by that spiritual bond. This also talks about really keeping your own counsel. It's not a time to be going around broadcasting like an old rooster crowing around from rooftops. It's about just keeping stum and just keeping your own counsel at this time. It's quite important. Also, this one can talk about the time of Pisces, which is February, March next year, being a very important time for you. But overall, a very powerful, interesting card. But it's sort of, to me, my interpretation of this in this spread is that it's really talking about your significant other, whoever that may be. Let's see the lesson you'll be learning, or supposed to be learning, in this next 4 weeks, in the time of Scorpio, the deep diver. The Six of Wands. Trouble is over. You have sailed through choppy waters of recent times, and now you've got a nice, gentle breeze just gliding you along still waters to where you want to go. So you've navigated the storm and the chop, and now it's like, I can just cruise now. Thank you very much. So it has been fraught. However, as we know, the universe has been fraught with many planets playing up, and therefore now we have the reprieve of just cruising, Leo. Not full pelt, cruise. Interesting. And it's a 6, so 6 always talks about balance and harmony in the mind, because it's swords. Let's now go to near future, and we have Scorpio. Well and truly Scorpio, so really transformation. It's all about, this has been a transformative year for many of us on this spinning planet here. Very much really having to change the way we look at things, change the way we think, change the way we do things. And if we want things to change, we have to make it happen ourselves. There's no gift from above. So this to me is more or less saying, well done to the transformation that you have made. And this, in this time, as it is a Scorpio card, it's sort of a card of transformation. It's a cleansing card. It's coming up from the waters feeling refreshed, after perhaps, for most of us, it's been a fraught year. There we go. Well done. So enjoy the time of Scorpio, but also immerse yourself in the emotional cleansing of the Scorpio time. And it can be rough, but it's about going through things properly, not avoiding stuff that you don't like. Let's see what's happening that you're not realizing, Leo. On the move. Something's on the move. Things will change. The gears will go up. The pace will accelerate. Things, yeah, you've come through a big time, but now with the Knight of Wands coming in as a messenger, and you're not looking at this, he's sort of saying, well, jump on and enjoy the ride, because things are about to get really sort of fast-paced, quick, things happening just like this, a turnaround, a U-turn. They're very fast. Moving into Sagittarius in a month's time, things will look a lot more fiery and action-packed for you. However, it's good that you've gone through all of this Scorpio sort of cleansing, emotional cleansing and transformation. And therefore, from that, coming through from that, we have that fast-moving energy of the Knight of Wands, so bringing in a lot of things very fast. So buckle up. Even though you mightn't feel but that's what it is. Let's see how others see you. The Ace of Swords. Okay, end of difficult times once again, new beginnings in the terms of where your mind is at, where that grey matter is at. Having conquered the grey matter I'm getting here, you need to, sometimes it can be fuddle-dee-dee and foggy and hideous, and even though you're employing that brain to sort of do all that extra work up there that's not needed, we come to the crux of it where this big sword comes down and makes clarity come in, and you go, okay, yeah, I didn't realise I wouldn't get through that, but you did get through it, and so now we have new beginnings coming in, and clarity. Above all, Leo, clarity. You don't like, you're such busy on the move people. You don't like to spend too much time being governed by the grey matter. It's good for ABC 1, 2, 3, but then otherwise it can become a bother. Let's see what you're feeling positive about. The Star. The Star, major card. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Your road has led you to this very point. The people in it are meant to be there. There is no mistakes and no such thing, as Professor Margaret Mead said, there's no such thing as a coincidence. Things are meant to be. So you get that. So whatever this month is going to bring you, it's going to bring you that clarity of this is how it's meant to be. Look at it. Interesting. Let's keep moving forward. In other words, despite anything that's gone before, we just keep plodding on. But it's a beautiful card. Absolutely. And really, it's an Aquarian card, which is your opposite, polar opposite. So it's all about clarity once again. It's about clarity of where your mind's at, what you use it for and what you don't use it for, Leo. Okay, final outcome. And we have the Ten of Cups. So emotional, the end of an emotional story. The facade has been sort of cracked. Seeing things with the sun as your energy, seeing things exactly how they are, warts and all, and moving through. So I'm getting that the emotions will be well and truly be given a workout this month, which is really important for you in this time, and for all of us exactly. Scorpio is about working out all that emotional stuff that we avoid. Okay, your card. Your message is happiness. The very purpose of our life is to seek happiness. Happiness can only be experienced when the mind is quiet and the heart is open to making pure connection with your own true self, other people, and the world around you. With that, thank you for listening. Have a really interesting month, and you've had a good year, so move on and have fun. Thank you.